Hey folks, Mr. McStache in the garage sticker door thing. I am here today with an international mail call. That's right, you read the title right, you heard me right. Stuff from overseas, kinda.
Oh, you didn't know?
Stuff from outside the continental United States. How's that? That'll work? International mail call, baby. It was not from the United States. So, first off, we have a guy named Doug Houston. And I talked about him. He was my 250th subscriber. Talked about him in one of my other videos, but I called him Houston because I tried to do a really bad Irish accent. Hey, laddie! Houston, we have a problem. Yeah, well, it isn't Houston, it's Hudson. So sorry, Dave. Didn't mean, or maybe dog? I'm going to say Dave because I'm an American and we can offend everybody because that's what we do best, is offend people from overseas. Sorry, guys. But he sent me a really awesome letter, an autographed poster. Michael Dunlap from the Isle of Man race. Dude, he is awesome. He's done an awesome job. Had some rough spots. If I'm saying this right, it was his dad and his brother have both died in motorcycle racing. He had a bad spill, but he's still at it. He doesn't have a sponsor, but he's still looking for it. So, dude's pretty awesome. If you follow that kind of racing, you know who he is, so no need for that. He did send me some. He doesn't have a YouTube channel. He's just that I know of. He did send me some patches though, some really cool patches. Let me see if I can get you that. This there. Huh? How cool is that? Then he sent me the Harbor Rats Motorcycle Club. We'll put that up there. Then he sent me the 8th Drunken Buttholes rally patch, the one before rehab. You know, it's always the best rally, the one before you go to rehab. So we'll put that up there. And then from the Great North, way up there, the British guy living in Canada. I don't know. Y'all know him, Scouse Adventures. There it is. Sent me one of these. Scouse brother, you'll never walk alone. I get it, man. I get it. I love that saying. So, Scouse sent me a sticker. We'll put him up on the sticker board. Of course, you know, I move them around and organize them as I can later on. And then from all the way, man, this guy, I harassed him for a little bit trying to get a sticker from him. And, you know, but it's so far away from where I live to Newark, Ohio. Bearded Biker Trash, brother, I'm putting you international because he's like, yeah, it's riding distance for sure, but we ain't been able to hook up yet. Yeah, we will, brother. I know. But Bearded Biker Trash featured on my international mail call. But hey, guys, thanks a lot. Thank you very much. If you want some McStache stickers, hit me up on Instagram. I'll put it here. Yeah, free of charge. Mail them out to you just to send you some stuff. My poker chips, if you would like Harley poker chips, mine come from the oldest Harley dealer. So if you want some of those, hit me up. Let me know. I'll get you up with some of those. Also, in this video, we're going to be covering Gremlin Bells. Now, Gremlin Bells are supposed to be gifted to you. They are meant to ward off evil spirits, road gremlins, something like that. I don't know. You put it on the, supposedly it's got to be given to you. It's got to be a gift. You put them on the bottom, lowermost part of your bike, and they're little tiny bells, and as they ring, they scare off the gremlins, if you don't know the Gremlin Bell story. I'm going to show you a couple things you need to know about Gremlin Bells, and you need to know about ram mount phone mounts. If you don't know about those, stick around, I'll show you how to do that. As my wife would say. All right, folks, here's the thing. Mr. McStache X-Grip Ram Mount. Heard a lot of bad things about them. People don't like them. I'm going to tell you why people don't like them, because they don't know how to use them. So I'm going to show you how to use them. All right? Phone. Goes in here. Yeah, it hits my buttons. Well, you know, use a little bit of sense and get it down here. Let me get rid of that because I don't know. Use a little bit of sense and get it down below your button. But this is not how you do your RAM mount. Wrong. You're going to lose your phone. The rubber piece that is back here. You need that rubber piece. That is what you use. This is just a temporary to get the rubber piece on. Once you put the rubber piece on over the four corners, as so, that is how you get it to hold your phone. These are extra. These are not needed. With that strap on there, that phone ain't going nowhere. It will be there. All right? Make sure you do that. This is the extra large mount for the larger 7s and whatever the Android stuff is. I'm going to show you how good it is because I have a 6S here. It is too small for that mount. But again, you put your rubbers on there, that phone ain't going nowhere. That phone is on there. That is not coming off of your bike. So if you have a RAM mount, get your rubbers. If you do not have rubbers, they sell them at every pharmacy, bike supply store. So yeah, there's your trick to your RAM mounts. You got to have that rubber on there. All right? Next, we're going to talk about Gremlin Bells and bike service. Gremlin Bells. As we discussed, Gremlin Bells are supposed to be gifted to you, put on the lowest part of your bike. But there's a couple of tricks to Gremlin Bells. If you put them on the lowest point of your bike, where I have put mine, like right here.
Sorry.
But if you have one of those handy jacks that slide underneath here and pick up, you'll rip that bell off. You notice there was no bell? Well, anyhow, I had a whole story about that, but that'll be in a later date. So that's your warning about the Gremlin Bell, about the X-mount. Now we're going to talk about Mr. Biker that you see at all the stoplights sitting there just revving the mad out of his motorcycle. I assume because it won't stay running. Why else would you sit at a light and rev your motorcycle? Because it won't stay running. I'm going to show you how to fix that. CRC throttle body cleaner. That's the one you want because it won't tear up there's a coating on the inside to keep stuff from sticking to your throttle body. You want to keep that clean. So we're going to take our cover off. Now don't panic that mine's different than yours. Mine is the same as yours, except I just have a different cover on mine. Mine is the stage 1, so it's the round air cleaner. You'll notice when I take this off, it is the same thing if you have stage 1 you find behind your oval air cleaner. The same round air filter. All right? I'll double that down once because these things got so much blue Loctite on them. Because somebody don't like stuff falling off their bike. Seriously? Where's the other one? All right, so when you take this air cleaner off underneath here, you will find, well, that might be part of the problem. What is, oh my goodness, Grandma, look at that. Let's just do this here. keep yourself protected. Anyhow, inside here, there is, up here, where I'm pointing, there's a thing called IAC, idle air control. That is when you come to a light and your bike hesitates and dies, it's usually because that's dirty, full of carbon, because you're running your engine too rich so it pops when you hit the stoplights or when you let off the throttle. All you need to do is get your CRC throttle body cleaner, get up in there, spray up in there, open your throttle body up. It's up in here. There's a hole up in here. You spray all in there. Get that all nice and clean. Get all in there nice and clean. And you'll feel a little bit of relief. The throttles nowadays are made with a Teflon coating inside, so the throttle sticking issue is not as bad as what it used to be at one time. But if you feel like your throttle is sticking, there's your key right there. Now all these bolts that we took out, they go into the air cleaner, and the one that goes in the center here, do yourself a favor. Blue Loctite. Blue Loctite them when you put them back on. Not red. You'll hate yourself. Blue. Put you a couple drops of blue Loctite on there, run it on there, and it'll be there forever. Again, this is the same setup as your oval air cleaner. You guys will recognize all this stuff when you get in there, but it's the same as the oval air cleaner. I just put a round one on because that's what I like. So, there you go, folks. Ram mount, use your rubber. Gremlin Bell, use your brain. Air cleaner, CRC. Don't sit at a light and rev your bike like mad because you think it's going to stop. Anyhow, folks, thanks for watching. This is Mr. McStache from the McStache Garage with my McStache being safe. Hit the like button, share it with your friends. Tell them how crazy I am. I don't care. But always, always, always love on your family. Check on your buddies, and when you get back at it, keep your mask on and keep your rubber side down.